Hey everybody, thanks for stopping by my channel. Today we are going to be cleaning my everyday carry. It is my Ruger Security 9. It doesn't see much action, I just carry it every day and it gets pretty dirty, so let's give it a nice cleaning. It's pretty simple to take apart. Push the slide forward a little bit, pull this pin, it comes right out. You go ahead and take the slide off, pull the spring, pull the barrel, there's the slide. So this is the holster that I have for it. It locks the trigger in place right here, and I also cut out a section so it can fit my laser light right here. Alright, so let's get started. So we're going to need a brush. Make sure it's the right one for the barrel. Yep. Go ahead and screw that on the cleaning rod right here. We're going to use some CLP all-in-one formula. It's not what I normally use. Normally what I will use is the hops number 9. This works really good. I'm just out of it. Alright, so we got that on there. Go ahead and open this up. We'll start with the barrel. So I did notice that there's a little bit of rust here and there. I don't know if you can see that on there. There's a little bit of surface rust right in there. And also on the slide down inside there. Also, I might end up taking my sights off because I do see some right there as well. Alright, so let's dip this in a little bit of cleaner. I'm going to lay down one of these cat wipers so it's staying at the same. So I'm just threading it through, and as I'm pulling this through, the rifling in the barrel is actually spinning this rod right here. I did not clean this after I shot it last time in that video, my first video. So it's been sitting dirty for a while. Alright, let's go ahead and run a couple cloths through there. My pole is a little bit bent, but it'll still work. So I normally double it up too, so that it gets a nice thick grip inside of that barrel. See how nasty this thing is. Oh yeah, shit's dirty. there's still not enough resistance. So I'm gonna go ahead and triple it up with the pads. I'm gonna dip it in this solution a little bit. I'll just keep doing this until these rags come out white. That should do it. See how that's not dirty when it came out that time? Barrel is all clean. Let's run a few more through just to be clean and safe. Nice and clean. See if you can look down the right way. Super shiny. Alright, now I'm going to give the outside of it just a quick scrub down. Get it all nice and clean. Alright, now that we got that all nice and clean the way it's supposed to be, let's go ahead and jump over to the spring. Now, depending on how long you go between cleaning the spring, it can be pretty difficult because this gunpowder really likes to cake up to it. So I'm just gonna dip my brush in this cleaner. I'm gonna go up and down it like this, turn it a little bit, and keep going. Alright. Rag. I'm gonna fold an edge like that. Okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shove that edge in there and then kind of just hold my fingers like this and just screw it in. And that rag will get in between the springs and get them nice and clean. Take all that dirt off. Alright, now I got that spring all nice and clean. Looking good. So let's go ahead and work on the slide. Now remember, there's that rust spot down in there that I'm gonna try to get. So I got this hard bristled brush that'll hopefully get it good. Nobody likes rusty guns. You're gonna take any chance that it's gonna fail when you need it. Turn that in there. I'll get back to that spot later. Let's just clean the rest of this up. So I'm gonna take this brush. Actually, I'm gonna take this one. It's a little bit softer bristled. Dip it in the cleaner. I'm just gonna get it everywhere. I'm gonna brush the whole slide down. Let it sit in those spots that's hard to get. It also has a smaller end to the brush to get into that slide rail really nicely. In those small little cracks. Get up there. There. I just go over the whole thing. Get in that little spot that had the rust by the sight. Try to scrape that off. Let's go ahead and see how dirty she was. So it's clean rag right here. Oh man, with one wipe. So much dirt just came off of my gun. And this is just from it being on my side. Because I open carry. This isn't really anything other than that. I haven't shot it since my last video or cleaned it. Cleaned it before that video. Not after. That was a while back too. I just posted that video. So this stuff has been sitting on there for a while. Finally decided that I should probably clean it in case I ever need to use it. Make sure it still functions properly. Alright, now we got that slide all nice and clean. Look at that. Just glistens in that light. I was not able to get all of that rust out from in there, but I got a good majority of it out. So let's go ahead and clean up this frame. It's pretty dirty in there. Got some dirt right here I'm gonna get out. Alright, so we'll kind of do the same thing with the cleaner. Just start brushing it everywhere, especially down in those rails. You don't want anything down in there. That's where you'll get your jam a lot of the time, is if your rail is just gunked up with crud. I'm just gonna go ahead and scrape this everywhere. Get it all places. I'll even scrape the outside. Let's do it. this around if you're, depending on if your gun has an internal hammer like that you can move around. Move it back, scrub, fire it, scrub. Make sure you get it in all those places. So get down up in the mag area as well. Start wiping. You might have to do this a couple times depending on how dirty your gun is. Wow, she was gross. Missed a spot. That all nice and clean. Check that out now. Super clean. Now that's done. So now, this is optional. This doesn't really mess with anything if it gets dirty. Maybe taking it in and out, but shoot, what the heck? Why not? Let's clean it. Now this does say it is a 3-in-1, cleaner, lubricant, and preservative, but I am still going to put my gun oil in it, which is Hops Elite Gun Oil. This is what I use. It's really good stuff. Got a tiny bit left. So I'm gonna start with the slide. I'm only gonna put, well, first of all, let's put it back together. This just goes down there like that. The spring just goes right there. All right. So let's oil this up. I'm gonna take a small drop of oil and just drop it right there on the back of the slide. Oh, maybe that's a little more than a drop. On both sides. Then all I'm gonna do, slide that on there. Feels really good. Oh, one more thing actually. One thing I like to do to the barrel, I'll take this little buffer pad, put it on the end of my rod. I'll put just a tiny drop of gun oil on there. I want you to look at the barrel before. Still nice and shiny, right? Watch this. Actually, a little bit more. run that through, spin it around. Now it's really shiny. And that first bullet will be really smooth. So let's go ahead and put this back together. Put this pin back in. So I hold it like this. For this Ruger Security 9, you have to push a slide back a little bit. So I hold it like this and just use my thumb to push it just a tiny bit, just to line up that hole. And then just put that right in there. Super smooth. Alright everybody, that is the end of this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, comment down below what you want to see me shoot with this. This magazine holds 15 plus 1 in the chamber. I've got some full metal jackets in here, as well as some hollow points. So those will do some damage to something. But until then, I'll see you next time.